Hello and welcome everyone to part 64 of the Iceni Let's Play. Now, some of you are thinking after the last few parts I've been opening by going hello and welcome my Legion. That is because the poll between calling you guys Legion or Pride came about with Legion as the highest one, and also, as I explained in my other videos recently, having it as Legion made more sense because my Steam group has been for many years Lionheart's Legion, so to keep that continuity across, you know, various gaming related spheres, Legion seemed to work, and a lot of you seem to like it. What a lot of you don't seem to like, and that you think is a bit cheesy, is that I go hello and welcome Legion. So I'm going to stick to hello and welcome everyone, you know, hello and welcome, and just continue like that because you guys like that intro. That's cool, but you guys are the Legion, so, you know, if you need to refer to yourselves, you know, whatever case, or whenever I need to refer to you guys, I will use Legion. I think that works. Also, some of you are like, oh, does that mean you're going to get rid of, join the Pride on my banner on my YouTube page? And, no, I'm not going to get rid of that, because I like that as, the Pride is the term for all my social media entities, and the Legion is you guys. So, that's how that's going to work. And I will probably be saying this at the start of all my videos for the next few days, because not everyone watches all the same series. Anyway, we are at Civil War now, and let's clear up a little misconception or something like that that various people had and were arguing about in the comments, so let's get that sorted. Even though this says peace treaty is high, apparently that is like a bug or whatever. No matter what you offer them, they will never accept peace, the War Council, because a lot of you were like, along my suggestion, because when I saw that I could try and make peace, I thought, oh, cool, right, this could be good. A lot of you were like, yeah, make peace and then attack them later on. You cannot make peace with them, it would seem. So I don't know if that means I can't get a confederation with them, but we'll find out. But anyway, what I do need now is lots of armies. And the nearest place that's going to be facing problems is Bibrakti. Now I'm going to form up an army here and probably just throw in some mercenaries just to hold out as long as possible. We'll try and set some units in to recruit, but obviously I don't have any chosen units here. I'll hire all those, and that's obviously going to cripple the economy a little bit, but then that's got an army there to hold off. Can't see what units they've got in there yet, so that's going to be a problem. We're going to need to see if we can recruit any agents. I think we've recruited all the ones we can. No, we've got a War Maiden we can get. Go for this one, and we'll send her in to see what's going on next turn. These guys are building up new forces. Let's build up another army over here. Get the Chosen Sword Band out. Oh, this must be in the same region as Trevorium, so we're already recruiting that. Okay. They're building the cavalry over there because we didn't want to wait any longer. We can build an army here. And we can get heroic riders, so I'm going to throw them in straight away. That's all my money gone for this turn. Right, so let's have a tab up and let's have a look at where my armies. So I've got one full army here. I've got another one building there. I've got another one building there. Another one building there, and another one building there with some mercenaries in. So immediately we're just trying to, you know, at least have some forces to slow the enemy down. I'm then going to be drawing my armies back from the front. So I'm going to have to try and make peace with my enemies right now, if I can. If not, I'm going to have to leave, you know, at least one army to hold these regions, and I'm going to have to be building up quite a few new armies just to hold these guys back, and eventually then kill them. So let's have a look at the diplomacy panel and see who we can get peace with.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than
I don't have any money to offer them now, which sucks.
Peace is not to our taste. The sword is different.
Okay, no, it's really not gonna get peace with these guys. We've got a good chance actually with the ASD. The Rugi though. The Rugi, no, it's not going to happen. Who else are we at war with? We are at war with these guys.
I have little gain in wasting the day on you.
Okay, they've got moderate, so let's.
Be grateful I do not have your peaceful.
They don't want a non-aggression pact. That's not a good thing for them. Nor's the trade agreement. I don't have any money I can offer them. It's not going to work. But hopefully next turn maybe I can throw some money at them. No military alliance in that, so okay. Who else? I've seen tribal council and slaves. Okay, so the thing is, it's not at war with too many, which is good. Right, now we need to look at these armies and see which ones we can bring back from the front. Now this one, which was going to go over there, this one can be brought back straight away. We're going to force march them back, and we will bring them back to here. That's the aim, to get them back there, because I don't generally know how far the enemy's going to push out. The thing is, a lot of my armies are actually in a bit of a poor position. I'm going to bring this army back as well. In fact, we can force march that one as well, which is good. Bring this one back over here. I know we'll take attrition, but we'll get that back. And we come back into our own lands. Bring this army down this way. In fact, we'll kind of meet up at this settlement here, ready to strike on back if they push out to the west into Gaul. So these armies, they can just about hold, because these are both province capitals. That's okay. This province capital should be able to hold on its own. Thankfully, we'll have to just fall back to that line of province capitals. Thankfully, you've got a nice line ridge there. And I've set this army forward, so this one can keep harassing. The slaves are actually harassing the settlement pretty considerably. I'm not going to go and attack there because there's so many. I would bring this army back, but well, it's not going to do our relations any good. So perhaps, you know what? No, screw it. I am just going to bring the armies back. It's all or nothing. So I'm going to bring this one back. Bring this one back down through here. There we go. Right, now these guys have got two armies here, which we're actually going to push up and take out this army in a moment here, hopefully, because have we managed to stop them? No, we're going to try and stop them with my warlord, and we have no money to do so. Well, in that case, actually, we can save ourselves some money and try and get peace, actually, I've just thought. Where is it? This army here. We can't build these next turn anyway, so we might as well get rid of them. In which case, let's just see if we can get peace with the Erevaski, because they were the ones that would look like they would take trade agreement, or peace rather.
Spare my arse. Well, why do you trouble my digestion today?
There we go. Peace with them. They are on their final one, so you know I could have pushed in, taken them down, but now I can actually withdraw both of those armies from here. Let's try a non-aggression pact. No, okay, they're going to... Okay. Well, that's good though. It means I can pull back from here with both of these armies, which are actually pretty sizable. So we are going to run... It's going to take a long time for these armies to get back, but not too long in force march, so that's cool. Right, so that army's pulling back there. And this army, it's not exactly a great army, but it's an army. So right now it's just focusing on any armies we've got, bring them back through the passes, through the mountains. Spy as well. I should have put that in the army actually to get it back faster. And along with this, get him in that army. Okay, so we can bring another army down here if we need to. And I need that to be the iron workshop. Yep, not the bronze forge. I've been building the wrong ones. Every time, yeah, still building the wrong ones. Because some of them start getting the sword units, they all, like, a couple of them get sword units and then they don't. So we'll let them build up anyway, because they need to be to that level anyway, and then we'll just convert them over to the right building. So, that's okay. In fact, actually, we can probably do it with this one now. Let's just do that there. Oh no, because we'd have to convert the whole thing over. So it's the blacksmith's what we want. Blacksmith in all these provinces. Can't convert you, I'm going to have to wait till next turn to do that. But yeah, going on to the blacksmith. I think. I'm hoping it's that one. It looks like that one. Right. Okay, I think we're ready to end the turn and see what occurs here. No, we've got skill to give to this War Maiden. If that one... Oh, what the hell? I thought I just gave you a skill. Oh, there's another one as well. Okay, yeah, I'll go for Valor as well. Okay, right. End the turn. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, I have balls. I was moving all my agents up there. Okay, I need to cancel that. And cancel all those getting up there. Probably leave one up there, just keep them in check, see where they are. But the rest can all be brought back down very, very quickly. And I hope that right. Okay, so the first, the council moving north. 3 armies there, 4 armies, all fortifying in their stances. Wow, okay, they're all pushing north, bar 1 or 2, which is good. That's good. We can pick off the ones to the south. Ones in the north, we're just going to have to contain them. They're going to take Trevorian. We'll just hold them and take whatever beating they want to dish out. Yeah, that's not going to go well. But anyway, I'm hoping to, similar with my Spartan campaign, obviously I don't have the geographical sort of advantage that I had with that that civil war, which is that I could just hold them on the Spartan Peninsula. But I was, with this now, at least hopefully I can ring around them. War declared. Okay, they're attacking there, that's fine. You guys have fun with your wars over there. I'm staying out of that one. Let's just see if the ASD can be bribed to peace right now. Would help, because they spread all the way along here.
You have the ear of my people.
Okay, so they're moderate now.
Peace is not to our taste. The sword is different, and ale, and the screams of your women, not peace.
There we go, that's accepted.
I will take word of our agreement and put it before my people. They will feast in celebration.
See if the Rugi can be swayed.
Well.
Yeah, they can be.
Speak ill or slowly, and I may feed your tongue to the dogs.
There we go. They've all accepted. Okay, so on that now we are just at war with the Iceni Tribal Council, so we've got rid of all my enemies. The ASD are now actually really friendly with me again, which is good. And also, you guys did tell me that it's for like barbarian tribes. Military ally territories don't apparently affect the count at the end, which sucks.
Welcome, worthy friend. Let us break bread.
So if I wanted to break this treaty,
welcome, worthy friend. Let us break
there we see that I've got 3 turns before this treachery will be condemned by all factions. So we need to keep an eye on that next time I do things like that. So yeah, I don't know if I just basically, as the Iceni, I do need to just conquer all these guys or what. People who've played as the Iceni before, did you play with your allies and, you know, just military access through their lands to take on other people, or, you know, did you just turn on them in the end? Because otherwise I'm not sure how I'm going to get these extra settlements that I need to win. But anyway, we're going to be focusing probably for the next couple of parts on killing the civil war, the Iceni Tribal Confederation. We'll leave this druid there, using his ability to see whether... Actually, no, we don't need to worry about them anymore at all. So we'll actually bring all of them back. He's taken the long way around. We'll bring this agent down there. Okay. Right, so these guys have moved up here. We can start seeing some units which are chosen spear bands, heroic riders. They have basically the best units the Iceni can field, which is not going to go down too well against my armies that don't have all that. Now, actually, it's quite interesting that they're all in fortified stance. Does that mean... no.
Yes.
Let's try to assault the patrol.
Sounds fancy. Okay.
Sounds fancy. Nice. Successful. Now let's find out if we do manage to stop the whole unit. Cannot reinforce, cannot move, so that one is taken out of the equation. This one's still going to hold. It is a chosen army. It actually matches them in size. We're not going to be able to probably recruit any more units here. Let's see if we can get in some extra help, though. No, we don't have any cavalry. Let's throw the cav in there. And throw another javelin unit in there. Higher. We'll get rid of all these mercenaries in time. But now, with them in there, we can give them some upgrades as well. Hopefully they should be able to hold a smidge more. Right, this army, pop them in there. And start getting recruiting on some chosen units. Chosen swords, get them in there. Bracti, you're going to hold in the actual settlement. Oxduron's army, well, first of all, we're going to take you into normal stance. And as much... I'm going to have to run into these guys, take them out. I want to try and stop them before they get to Bibracti. It'll be interesting to see where these armies go. In fact, no, I'm going to leave them there, because they're caught between 2 settlements. They're either going to come down here and go to Nemesis. Pop these guys in there. Chosen swords. Can't afford any more because we spent money on turning everyone, well, getting peace with all my enemies. That's fine. We have an army here in Rome that's ready to move, so let's move this army northward. We're going to bring it up to support Oxduron. Okay, and let's move along with the rest of the armies, getting them as close as we can get them. In fact, I'm not going to bother bringing another one along there. I'm going to bring them both along the top, through here. May well be ambushed with this unit, so I'm going to put them into Korea here, and their forced march. In you go, guys. This army that's coming along here, and that's going to be meeting up with them as well. This one here, we're bringing you over to there. I don't think they can move that far, which is good. This army moving down here as well. Meet on up, we'll get them out of forced march next time as well. They can all hold there on the borders, those armies, that's fine. Not a problem. Rest of them all holding out okay for now, which is good. So we've managed to contain that rather nicely. Hopefully going to give you guys a battle against one of these armies this part before we end the turn. But let's end the turn, and hopefully we can pick off one of those armies in the south, or they're all going to descend upon me at Trevorium. In which case you'll get to see me absolutely annihilated and owned. And okay, we've got an ambush going on. They've come out here. I didn't think they could move this far, but they've taken the opportunity to ambush me, so obviously I'm going to have to turn and face that. I think I should be able to have them. Do outnumber them slightly, and this is one of my chosen armies, so we'll see how this goes. Here we go. Trying to see what's coming from what. Okay, we're going to send the swords over there.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units. Our general is under attack.
Cavalry now. I'm going to take my time to pull them up on the slopes and then come on behind these guys. Chosen spears. Just hold these guys. Sent my swords this way to hit all the skirmishers, and generals and what have you. Okay, all of these guys headhunt frenzy. I know it's going to tire them out, but we need to make a big push now against the enemy forces. Okay, now we're going to get my riders charging on in. Oh, well, that went well. Where's he being caught up in all this? He got... Oh, he's been hammered hard by 3 different units here. Detach one unit over here to hit these guys at the side. Sorry, General, you're the first calamity. Turn around, hit these guys in the back. They're hitting these slingers. The cavalry's charged in against the spears. Okay, we're going to have to pull back with the cavalry because we can't leave them up there anymore. We're holding the centre here at least. With the spears. Started seeing some of these guys go white. Okay, we've beaten these guys here. Pushing back on in. We'll be able to push these guys. Come on. Cavalry back in on this flank here. With these 2 actually coming down on this unit here. Send the skirmishers in. A bit further. In comes the cavalry. Smash these guys in the back. Should do well. I think we finished these guys off now, bar 1 or 2 remaining units. So let's bring the riders up over here to help out my swords. Try and kill their general. Go after their skirmishers here now chosen. Away you go. generals, what's left of my general's unit bravely fighting on to the very last. These guys going at it. Bring my spears up over here. Bring my cavalry round the flanks. So we've got a unit of spears already flanking round, so in they go.
Our men flee the field of battle.
That's not good.
This is a shameful display.
Yes, it is a shameful display. Shameful display. Chosen Sword's taking a huge amount of punishment. I should have sent these guys against the spears. Obviously that would have worked well. But then they had their own swords over here, so in the grand scheme of things it's better that my swords went up against their swords anyway.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
In we go. Right, cavalry, smash. No, that's spears. We don't want that. Cavalry over here. I did smash them into the spears, but we're going to pull back with them now. Smash the swords. We've hit the skirmishers over here.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Got the spear band chasing us here, but we'll bring them down shortly. Cavalry, round you come. Cavalry out from the swords. All into the spears. Hit them in the back. The swords have been broken. Take down their nobles.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Give them a frenzied charge while they go through here. Hit the chosen swords. Just run back with my cav. Push up with my skirmishers. This unit is not breaking. Like, full credit to them. That is quite the achievement. And my veteran riders getting munched by noble swords. Let's turn these guys round. Go for a frenzied charge.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Just about. Pull these guys off in different directions. It's a hard, ruddy slog. Push forward with my skirmishers more. In comes the charge again. Break off and hit these guys. Veteran riders run away. You've been there way too long. These guys in your charge.
The enemy general is dead.
Good. Frenzy charge with these guys, frenzy charge with those guys as we go on in. Skirmishers now bringing the rest of the enemy units down, it would seem. Run away, cav. Finally getting these spears down. No, obviously we could try and flank around them, but taking a while now. Charge into these guys. Go, 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 go. Charged in here with the cavalry. We're going to have them up on that flank. And we're going to continue a little bit. Charge, 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 charge. We've only got 2 units of cav left, which are the ones over here. So we're not going to be able to do too much chasing. A few units over there. To be honest, there's not many units to chase. Actually, we have managed to take them down rather nicely, bar this unit here. But they fought. The army's fought hard, and we've taken. Considering it's an ambush as well, and we managed to turn it round. We lost a lot of men there, but then they had, you know, equally powerful chosen units. We've kept more of our men alive, so I'm hoping not all those chosen sword units were smashed into oblivion. Let's fast forward here, and then we'll find out at the end before we wrap up this part. So at least we've got a climactic battle there right at the end. Finish them off over there. Send in the cav. Come on, cav. Nearly as slow as the infantry. Let's get the infantry out of your way so you can charge through properly. That's a cav. Knock them all down. Finish them off. Chosen swords. Finish off the Iceni Tribal Council. Guy's pretty darn tired. They've been fighting long and hard. And that's that done. Right, quit the battle.
Flee the field of battle.
Close one. Okay, we lost 1,264, so just less than half our men. Looking at these, we lost our general completely. We don't look like we lost too many of the other units. Got a lot of kills there. 339 there. Most kills throughout. Chosen swords, well done. We managed to kill 2,000 of the enemy. They only have 200 left. Just under that, in fact. So that is good. I'm happy with that result. Smash those guys pretty darn hard. Yeah, we only lose the general, so the rest can be brought back and replenish. Noble death. Yep, that is unfortunate. Oh, we're going to get another army coming up against us. This time it can't be... And you know what? I'm going to retreat here. It can't be another ambush. I'm going to retreat. That's fine. They're attacking me at Octoduron. And, okay. They're being reinforced by their other army, but I'm being reinforced... Oh, no, just the garrison. Great. But apparently we can hold this. Well, we'll find out next time if I can hold it or not. Part 56... 56? 65, rather. God. Oh, my... Must be early morning. Part 65, you guys will find out whether I can hold this mountain pass at Octoduron. As always, hope you enjoyed. Go and rate, subscribe, and remember to join the Pride, Facebook, Twitter, and the Steam group. Ciao for now.